But basically, Champ has heart disease. It's dilated cardiomyopathy, and so that's why he went to the doctor. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Can you say hi? Can you say hi, peoples? Hi, peoples. Okay, tell them. So today is Thursday. I'm off, and I work Saturday. So I wanted to update you on a few things. She wants to update you on a few things. So, it was really starting last night. Last night, I slaved over this dinner. I made this most amazing dinner ever. I made chicken breast. I made Brussels sprouts. I made zucchini, and it was amazing. And David was working on a tree at my grandparents' house, so he didn't get home till like 8:15. So I basically had to get Haven ready for bed and cook dinner and do everything by myself. So I was already kind of stressed out, which Haven was being really good yesterday, so that helped out a lot. But anyways, so I made dinner and I sat my plate right there on that coffee table. I was about to eat, and Haven pooped, so I was going to go change her poopy diaper. So I go in her room, I put her on the changing table, I change her diaper. I gotta turn Goldie and Bear down. And I change her diaper, and then I come back in here about to eat, put her in her high chair, look over, and Gemma has devoured my whole entire plate. And that's my mother-in-law's dog. I about came unglued. So that started like everything. So we go to sleep. We sleep good. Haven sleeps good. It's all good. This morning I wake up and we're having church tonight at our house. So I like the house to smell good, not to clean up. So I was going to clean up today. That was my plan. And so I just started diffusing some essential oils in the bedroom and then in the living room. So I put on some, I think it was Thieves I put in there. And I was diffusing it, and then I smell skunk. And I'm like, what the heck? And I put my nose up with the diffuser, and I was like, well, that smells good. That smells like Thieves. So where the heck is the smell coming from? And I would just get a whiff of it. So I was like, well, maybe I'm just smelling stuff. So Champ needed his pills. So I opened the door to call him inside to take his pills, and it just hit me, just skunk. So if you don't know anything about our house doesn't have very good ventilation, I guess you would say, or like, I don't know. It, like if David burns like grass or dirt or leaves or burns something outside, then you can smell the smoke inside. Like even if the doors are shut and we don't open the doors, we don't open the windows, you can still smell it inside. So I guess the skunk smell kind of got in the house, and so then I was like stressed out because we're gonna have people over our house tonight and it's gonna smell like skunk. Well, then I'm like, okay, was there a skunk outside or did the dogs get sprayed? And so I smelled them, and they didn't smell like skunk. They smelled bad, but they didn't smell like skunk. They smelled like asphalt. Like that's the only way I can explain how they smelled. So then I called my mother-in-law, and she was coming home from work, so she was like, well, I'll smell them, and then if we need to, we can give them a bath in tomato juice. And so she comes home, and she's like, oh, yeah, they got sprayed. I was like, great. So in the meantime of all that, I spilled my coffee everywhere. It's just been one of those mornings. I had to clean that up. Haven was being whiny, but it turns out she was poopy. That's why she was whiny. But it's been one of those mornings. Hadn't even ate breakfast, just ate a stale puff off the carpet. But yeah, that's my morning. How's your morning going? Okay. she won't nap this morning. I don't know what it is about this morning. She ain't napping. So, a few things to update y'all on. I'm gonna try not smacking this video, y'all. I'm a smacker. I try not to. But, so, updating y'all on Champ. If you didn't watch our last video, I'm gonna link it up here somewhere. But, go ahead and watch that one. So this will kind of, to get the background info on this topic. But, basically, Champ has heart disease. It's dilated cardiomyopathy. And so that's why he went to the doctor. I was supposed to go to his appointment yesterday. His echo, his cardiologist appointment. But we ended up getting tested, which I'll talk about in a little bit, at our nursing home. We got tested. So I had to be there. So I couldn't take off. That's why I'm taking off today. But I couldn't take off yesterday, so David had to take Champ to his appointment. And of course I told him, can you vlog it? Can you video it? He said yes. So I had the camera all ready for him, all charged up, all ready, and he forgot it. So I'm having to update y'all on what happened. So she's gonna come over here and get my oatmeal. So basically, I would let Champ inside with right now just so I could see him, but he smells like skunk, so I can't do that. They do his echo or whatever, and they said first off, he's doing really good for how enlarged his heart is and how much fluid he has around his heart and on his belly. So that's good. They said his valves look good, or good in the condition that he's in. Not perfect, obviously, but the valves in the heart. And they said that he has basically about 2 years left, if like maximum 2 years. Well, they really said maximum 4 years left, but they said he probably has like 1 to 2 years left. So that was really sad news, but we kind of knew that his life would be shortened, but it just kind of stinks to kind of get it confirmed. And then the other thing is they upped his medication. So like I said in the last video, he's taking 3 different medications, and it's getting hectic. They upped him, so instead of taking half of a pill, he's taking a full pill. And she's staring at my food, y'all. She's about to come over here. When you have children, you never eat by yourself. Some? Is it yum yum? One more? I know you like to grab the spoon. Hey. Child. Come on now. Eat it. Because I want another bite. Mm-mm. We're not sticking our hands in it. How about? There you go. There's our tomato juice to bathe them in a little bit. There's Scooby-Doo. Okay, so this is what we got going for Champ right now. I got my mother-in-law to buy one while she was at Walmart. But basically, it's got all of his medications because it was getting really confusing. Deidre would text, or I would text, or David would text, and we'd be texting each other like, did you give Champ his pills this morning? Did you give Champ his pills before you went to work? Did you do this? Did you do that? And so it's easier just having this little organizer just to know, okay, did Champ get his pills? Let's look in his little organizer. Are the pills still there? Oh, okay, they're there. Okay, he hasn't gotten them yet. Okay, that's enough. Come on. So So that's what we got going with Champ. So as far as his activity limitations and his diet and everything like that, so he has his medications that he has to take, and then they want him on a high protein, high grain diet, so we have to get a certain dog food that's high protein, high grain. And then his activity limitations, they said basically he can't do anything. Like as far as like running across the yard will be hard for his heart. So we have to mainly keep him inside. The only reason he's not inside right now is because he got sprayed by a skunk. We have to keep him inside, basically. Keep him from exerting himself, which is what we assumed, but we didn't know yet. So it's kind of sad because David does like to do a lot of things with him. But another thing that I wanted to update y'all on. Okay, hold on. Here. Is Haven. She was 9 months last week. So she'll be like 9 weeks. No, I wish. 9 months and 1 week. When I upload this, I think. Or like a day. 9 months, a week, and a day. When I upload this. But not a lot has changed. As y'all can see from this video, she's been saying dada, dada all the time now. She pushes her walker and walks with that. She stands up. She can stand up by herself. Hey, no. Let mommy get it for you. She stands up by herself for like, I think, 5+ seconds. More? You done chewing that up? Yeah. And then she'll try and take a step. But she falls. She can do the pincer grasp, boop, boop, and grab her little puffs. And she weighs 19 pounds now, y'all. 19 pounds. David is so excited because you have to be 18 pounds to get on a boat. So, because that's like the minimum weight for a life jacket. So, pretty pumped about that. She can climb the stairs now at my parents' house. That's fun. And then she can play peekaboo, and it's the cutest thing ever. I wish I've gotten it on video. I still have yet to get it on video because every time I pull the camera out, she won't do it. That's pretty much it. Besides the main thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, she has no teeth. Still, 9 months old and no teeth. But the main thing I want to talk about is I'm really sad because my milk supply has dropped. First I thought I was pregnant. Not pregnant. It's all good. But Haven basically takes 2 bottles while I'm gone at work. And I was pumping. At first I was pumping when I went first back to work. I was pumping more than enough, and I was pumping a little extra to put in my freezer. Then it got to where I was just pumping 2 bottles, enough for her to drink. And then, because sometimes she would take 3 bottles, and then they'd have to use 1 from my freezer. Well, then I got to where I was pumping like 1.5, and that's pretty much what I'm pumping right now. 1 bottle to 1.5. And she drinks 2 while I'm gone, so they've been having to use my freezer stash. Well, the other day, Deidre was like, you don't have any more breast milk. Which I ended up finding a few bags at the bottom. But I'm completely out now of freezer bags. So now I'm having a supplement. She had her first ounce of formula. Which I'm not saying anything is wrong with formula, but when you had your goal in your mind to breastfeed them or for them to have just breast milk for over a year, it's kind of upsetting. So now we'll take like, I pumped yesterday at work. I pumped, I think, 4 ounces, so that's 1 bottle. So tomorrow, when my mother-in-law keeps her, she'll get a 2 ounces of formula, 2 ounces of breast milk bottle, and then that for the second one. That. Yeah, I know. Whoa! So it's kind of sad, but I know that as long as she's getting some breast milk, it's still the benefits, but it's still kind of sad. Y'all, this girl woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and has not napped, and it is 9:30. What are we doing? But that's just kind of the rundown on Champ, on Haven. Oh, I forgot. I was going to tell y'all. I told y'all I was going to talk about it. So we got tested at a nursing home. The governor Abbott is requiring every nursing home to get tested. All staff, all residents. If you refuse, you can't work. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think we had any workers refuse, I don't think. And then if you're a resident, you have to quarantine. And we got tested yesterday, and let me just tell you, they did both nostrils, which I did not know they did both. And they did the right one, and it was uncomfortable, but it didn't really hurt. I mean, obviously I don't want anyone sticking anything up my nose, but it didn't really hurt necessarily. But they did my left one, and oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. My nose was sore for the rest of the day. And a lot of workers complained of headaches. So if you ever have to get tested, just be aware. Next Saturday, we're leaving for Branson, and I'm so excited. This will be Haven's first big trip, and I'm excited to see how she does. We're leaving Saturday, and we're going to drive 4 hours and stay in a hotel, and then we'll wake up the next morning and drive the rest of the way, just because it's going to be hard for John Rhett and Haven to stay in a car for 8 hours straight. Here she comes. Let's yank on my hair. What you want to do now, girl? Like this? Yeah. Say yeah. But anyways, that's about it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me and my family with our channel and watching our videos. You have no idea how much it means to me especially, but to our family. And I want to thank y'all for supporting us. So subscribe to our channel if you aren't already subscribed. Like this video. Give it a big thumbs up. And you say turn on our notifications so you don't miss a video. And you say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Tell the people bye-bye. Say we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.